There are three evidences that I believe absolutely cannot be denied and have to be dealt with. Here's the first one. Are you ready? The tomb. The empty tomb. So for 2,000 years, no one has found the body. In fact, even the last 50 years, more scholars, more researchers have become more convinced, even outside of Christianity, that the tomb is empty. There was never a body that was revealed. So the fact that the tomb is empty, that proof, that evidence, that has to be dealt with. The second is not just the tomb, but the testimonies. Again, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. By the way, not just the 11 and the Apostle Paul. Here's what the Bible says. There were hundreds of eyewitnesses to the resurrected Christ. In fact, there is extra biblical evidence. For example, Josephus, who is a Jewish historian for Rome, wrote of the empty tomb and the eyewitnesses who saw and gave testimony that Christ rose from the dead. What are the evidences? The tomb is empty, and hundreds of testimonies. But can I give you a third that I think is probably the most convincing? The transformations. At his death, his followers cowered in fear and hid themselves and denied that they even knew him. But after the resurrection, these same cowards stood before the Sanhedrin. They stood before the very court that condemned Jesus to death. They stood before them and they said, because of your actions, the Son of God, the Anointed One, the Messiah, you killed, but God raised to life. There is this transformation that takes place in the lives of these people that cannot be denied.